So I got some cups, I got some water. I boiled some water for the cappuccino. Low key, cappuccino is one of my favorite coffee drinks. I only started drinking coffee like 4 or 5 years ago. No, longer than that. So whenever we went to Croatia, after that I started drinking espresso and then learned to appreciate the coffee drinks. I'm going to get the potatoes and the brisket going using the heater in between technique. That went really well yesterday. You hear the sizzle sizzle. I'll let that cook for a second. What can I prop it up on? I'm gonna use this. Just like always. I have some hot water in here. It's really hot, so I always burn myself when I eat or drink hot beverages rather. So I'm gonna mix this, put it into the cup, that way we can see it. I just have a habit of getting too excited about whatever it is I'm about to drink, and I burn myself. And I always do it, but you know what? Life's an adventure. A little more than 6 ounces. This one I'm okay with having to be a little concentrated since it is a cappuccino. All right, beverage base lemonade. A little extra hot water from the cappuccino that was too much. It's actually going to help dissolve this very thoroughly. All right, and they did ask for 20 ounces. I mean, if that's not lemonade, I don't know what is. Yeah, that's lemonade, all right? Now we have the white wheat snack bread. And just like the other one the other day, it looks like a piece of bread. It's pretty thick. I wasn't a fan of the texture, and there is something sour about it. I was telling a friend, the same friends that I cooked the brisket for, that there was like a fish sauce tangy sourness to it, and peanut butter covers up a lot of sin. Quick poll, are you a chunky or creamy peanut butter fan? I prefer chunky, but I think I'm kind of the exception and not the rule. All right, I'm gonna use the handle of my spoon as a knife to spread it. When I did the apple jelly moat the other day, it held everything in really well, but I couldn't help but have all peanut butter or all apple jelly bites. Okay, whoa, check that out. Nice. Pretty good. That's not bad. Dense. It is a vehicle for peanut butter and apple jelly. Raisins, gotta love them. I'm gonna do a little ants on a log sandwich type of thing. Just to keep it really double down on that chewy texture. Oh, Tootsie Rolls, I'm gonna save for dessert. All right, let's test the beverages and give this some time to cook. It's okay. This is the first beverage that really, you could taste that artificial sweetener. I don't know which one they use, probably aspartame or something. It's had that weird aftertaste to it, but it's not bad. Again, way to stay hydrated. This I'm excited about. But this was Irish cream cappuccino. And it smells like Bailey's without that alcohol back end. It's not bad. Okay, it's been a few minutes. It's not super, super hot. You see steam. Okay, let's you could definitely see where like the gravy got really warm and like is liquidy. There's like a sheen to it. And that tastes really good. There's also parts that are in between little pieces of brisket that aren't quite as melted. But there were full-on slices of brisket. It's so tender though. But you can tell that there's actual chunks of meat. It's pretty good. Even though I like the peanut butter and jelly aspect of using the bread, dipping this with the bread would be really great. Oh, actually, I have potatoes. These are really hot. These are a scalloped potato. Not to be a culinary nerd, but potatoes gratin, au gratin, doesn't have cheese. And these clearly have a cheese to them. It's hot. You can see the steam maybe. It smells like cheddar. Mmm. Kind of a gummy texture of the potato, which I kind of expected given the fact they've been in a pouch for so long in moisture. If you've ever been to Din Tai Fung, you've had the rice cake noodle dish. Not quite that chewy, but similar softness to the potato pieces. Okay, I can see going back and forth. Do a little meat do a little potato. Yeah. Definitely way to go. Here, it's make the perfect bite. I'm very surprised with how well the heaters worked. All right, perfect bite. Ah. Definitely better than the beef taco. Better than the chicken chunks, even though that was a surprise. Not as good as chicken noodles and vegetables and gravy. I'm also a big fan of brisket, and I have a lot of things to compare this to. Pretty good. There's a salty savoriness to the gravy that reminds me of brisket trimmings, or like the rendered fat that comes off of a brisket. Top 7 for sure. Today I wasn't so mentally tired like I was yesterday. I also didn't work out. I did quite a bit of workout in the yard, installing an irrigation system or a drip system for some plants. And I'm eating about 2 hours earlier. It's only like 6 o'clock right now. But one meal a day ain't no thing. And this was a great way to end it. I was very surprised. Highlights for sure was the cappuccino. It's just so unique versus everything we've done so far. That would have been great. Keep it for tomorrow coffee. You live and you learn though. Raisins are okay. Oh, I'll probably eat these Tootsie Rolls later when I watch a little television, but I just want to see the quality. Yeah, I mean, that's a Tootsie Roll that you would expect. And honestly, it's softer than, oh wow, that's considerably softer than some Tootsie Rolls I've had on Halloween. It would have been kind of nice to have like the lemon or the cherry or orange Tootsie Rolls, like a little variety pack. Classic's the classic for a reason though. Out of Old Boss that loved vanilla Tootsie Rolls. And one Christmas I bought him like 3 pounds of it. Best and worst gift ever. It was best because he loved it. Worst because he ate them all like in 3 days. Okay. I'm gonna finish my open face and some PBJ, power through my last beverages, go clean up outside and call it a night. Thanks guys, appreciate it.